Hey guys, it's me Sam, and this video is going to be a review on Sleek Makeup eyeshadow palettes. The reason why I'm doing this review is because over the years one of the things I've noticed here on YouTube is that it has started to become more and more of a popular makeup brand for people to use. When I started buying it years ago, nobody seemed to really use it much on here, but as I said, over the years it has become more popular and I love using Sleek Makeup eyeshadow palettes. Now Sleek Makeup is a drugstore brand and it is sold exclusively at Superdrug here in the UK. It did begin life as a range for darker skinned women, but obviously over time it began to be used on women of all skin tone colours. As I said before, I love Sleek Makeup's eyeshadow palettes, I really do, and Sleek Makeup's eyeshadow palettes have always been my favourites. I have 14 of them in total. Yes, 14. I'm greedy like that. Some have been bought by me and others have been given to me as gifts from my lovely subscribers. Now I'm tempting to grab all my palettes so I can show them off. Look, there they all are. They usually sell for around £4.99, which in my opinion is a massive bargain, especially as you get 12 eyeshadows in each palette. Now as you can see, the packaging is a chic, thin black palette. It also contains a mirror, which always gets rubbing no matter what. And the front sports the Sleek Makeup logo. One good thing that I like about these eyeshadow palettes is the fact that they have names for each of the eyeshadows, whereas in the older versions they didn't. You can use these eyeshadows either wet or dry, but because these eyeshadows are so soft, you have to be gentle with them. Press too hard with a brush and tons of the product will come off. Drop them and they will smash. Now I thought the best way for me to talk about these eyeshadow palettes was to do them individually. So I am going to start off with Original, which looks like that, and looks like that inside. Now this was my very first Sleek Makeup eyeshadow palette and I was so excited to get it. As you can see, it's made up of metallic colours except for the matte black one, and all the colours are so intensely pigmented. I'm going to start at the top. We have matte black, blue purple, dark indigo, robin's egg blue, teal, emerald green. Here on the bottom we have light gold, light pink, light pinky brown, rust, warm brown and antique gold. My favourites out of this palette are the emerald green one, the purple one and this gorgeous antique gold here at the bottom. Right, the next palette I'm going to show you is Storm, and this was launched at the same time as the Chaos palette, which I will be talking about next. So obviously, like the original, it has no names for the eyeshadows. I have two of these palettes and I've had them now for a bit of time. That's the one I bought myself and that was a present from a subscriber called Rachel. And like I said, they're easily breakable, so you have to be careful with these palettes. Now this is an everyday palette with both dark and neutral shades in a mixture of matte and metallics. It consists of a mix of light to medium browns, beiges and light bronzes, and there's also a denim blue, a forest green and an awesome dark matte brown. Okay, so as I said, I was going to next talk about Chaos, and here it is. I have to say this is my least favourite, as these eyeshadows are meant to be intense and high impact shades with a matte finish, but because they're so chalky it makes them hard to wear. Not only that, but the colour combination is a bit odd in my opinion. Once again, they have no names, but we have a bright fuchsia, yellow, tan, orange, brown and black, white, reddy pink, a bright green which looks awful, khaki green, probably my favourite colour in this palette, navy blue and a light cerulean blue. Okay, the next palette I'm going to show you is Jules, which was a limited edition palette, which unfortunately I smashed, and sadly I've lost some of the eyeshadows. However, this is a lovely palette and it has got a great selection of rich Jules shades, great colours for autumn. We have a rich rust, a red brown, dark aqua, a brownish olive. Apparently this is a bright yellow, but it's more of a yellowy gold, matte black. That one's missing, but it was a rose gold, really pretty colour. That one's gone as well, and that was copper. Robin's egg blue, deep navy, gold and silver. The next palette I'm going to show you is Graphite, and this is also another limited edition palette which was released in October 2009. The colours are all very pigmented, and obviously as you can see they are very similar to each other but have a small variation. It also contains two highlight colours here. One is a white and one is a cream, plus the four varying shades of grey, black and purple make this an all-in-one smoky eye palette. I kind of feel ashamed to show you this palette because it is so battered, but this was the Curious palette, which was another limited edition palette, and as you can see it's another one that got destroyed. It is, or should I say was, full of blues and greens, but I still like to use it now and then. The eyeshadows, as you can see, are all metallic except for the matte black and the yellow, which is a shimmery matte. The colours were and are Robin's egg blue, gone, bright yellow, olive green, orchid purple, nearly gone, dark purple brown, nearly gone, black, which hates staying in the palette, bluish silver, bright light blue, aqua, that was a medium brown, white, and I don't know where that one's come from. The next palette I'm going to show you is Bad Girl, and I was so chuffed to get given this as a gift. Once again, this is a limited edition palette which was released in October 2010, and these eyeshadows have names. Yay! These eyeshadows have so much pigment, it is crazy, and the colours are perfect for smoky looks. We have Innocence, which is a snowy white, Gullible is a skin toned highlighter, Blade is a medium steely blue grey, Gunmetal is a dark steely blue grey, Underground is a blue base dark grey, and Noir is black girl. At the bottom we have Intoxicated, which is a mossy medium dark green, Envy, which is a dark hunter's green, Obnoxious, medium cerulean blue, Abyss, I can't say that word, Abyss, well, anyway, it's a deep navy blue, Twilight is a medium purple, and Rebel is a deep plummy purple. The next palette I'm going to be showing you is Acid. It was so difficult not to go acid. Sorry, I'm an 80s and 90s chick, so I come from the days of the raves. Okay, the first thing you need to know about this palette is that you need it in your life. And I'm so lucky because I have two of them. Just look at those colours. They do appear more powdery than usual, but that's just how neon colours come. This is such a fun palette and I just can't fault it. It has a mixture of mattes and shimmers, but they don't come with names. But we have a vibrant fuchsia magenta, white, neon yellow, bright tangerine orange, vibrant medium dark cornflower blue, a medium sky blue, medium to dark magenta purple, a light to medium green, neon magenta, neon green, medium silver grey and black. Right, the next palette I'm going to show you is oh so special, and this is probably one of my favourites. In fact, I'm actually wearing some of its colours on my eyes today. This palette, in my opinion, is so perfect for sweet, girly looks. And it is, as you can see, a mixture of metallic and matte eyeshadows. These 12 flattering shades suit all skin tones, no matter what the occasion. This palette is simply beautiful. It has a combination of gorgeous pinks, and even the browns are pretty. The names are Bow, Organza, Ribbon, Gift Basket, Glitz, Celebrate, Pamper, Gatto, The Mail, Boxed, Wrapped Up and Noir. Okay, the next palette is Monaco, which is part of the Mediterranean range, so obviously a limited edition palette once again. Oh god, just look at them colours. This palette is just so perfect for the summer. It's like a mix of mattes and metallics, and I love it. We have Bamboo, which is a light beige, Aquamarine, which is aquamarine, Midnight Garden is a very dark navy blue. It's that dark it scares me to wear it. Sunset, which is copper, Wash the Shore, which is a mango orange, Magenta Madness, which as you can see is a crazy hot pink, Summer Breeze, which is a light robin's egg blue, Sandwalker, which is a light taupe brown, Kiwi Cess, lime green, Lotus Flower is a gorgeous lavender, Hummingbird, which is a light aquamarine, and Moore's Treasure, which is a burgundy brown. Right, next palette is Sunset, which looks like so. This palette is gorgeous and it is perfect for summer. The eyeshadows are all metallics, as you can see, except as usual for the matte black, which is a very intense black. This palette reminds me of the sun and fire and really big sunsets. I don't get to use it very often, but as you can see, the dark red has taken a battering from my special effects tutorials. The colours are matte black, deep red, brownish pink, bright orange gold, Carillion blue, reddy brown, scarlet, light warm brown, sparkly buff, a lighter buff and a light pink. Right, next palette is Caraccio, which is part of the Caribbean range. Depends on where you come from and how you pronounce it. So once again, this is a limited edition palette, and this palette, in my opinion, screams summer. Don't believe me? Just look. Boom! It is so full of bright, vibrant, happy colours. Not only is it visually appealing, but these eyeshadows have great pigmentation. The eyeshadows are named after cocktails and are as follows. Tequila Sunrise, which is a warm orange. Martini is a light beige. Blue Hawaiian is a blue aqua. Bloody Mary is this abused red, which I love using in my special effects tutorials. Screwdriver is bright yellow. Green Iguana is a deep forest green. A Prima Dore is a grass green. Blue Lagoon is a light aqua blue. Purple Haze is this gorgeous grape colour. Green Martini is a deep olive green. Singapore Sling is this amazingly hot pink. And Espresso Martini is a deep, deep black. Next palette I'm going to show you is this one, which is Sleek's PPQ palette in Me, Myself and I. In 2012, Sleek Makeup teamed up with the fashion house PPQ to create a palette that was used to create various looks at PPQ's Fashion Week show. It has a heavy mix of vibrant shades with a combination of mattes and metallics, and it was designed to toughen up feminine summer looks, making it the ultimate accessory for every self-confessed makeup lover. Some of the shades are very bold, and you do need to use your imagination a lot to use them together. The eyeshadows are named very similar to music groups or artists, and they are Barry White, Black Box, Salt and Peppermint, Simply Red, Pink Beret, Primal Green, Fade to Grey, Blue Monday, Supernova, Crystal Burgundy, Lilac Alum and Golden Silvers. Now the next palette I'm going to show you isn't actually technically an eyeshadow palette. It is Sleek Makeup's primer palette. But I still feel this needs to be mentioned. This consists of 12 coloured eye primers, perfectly designed to use with all Sleek Makeup's eyeshadow palettes. They are creamy, fairly pigmented shades which are easy to blend in, but if you have oily eyelids like mine, it disappears after 2 hours and gradually looks greasy and basically a mess. To be honest, these primers do not make any difference to the eyeshadow colours. They do not make them go pop. And although I love Sleek Makeup's eyeshadow palettes, this sucks. In my opinion, the only good use I could think of for this palette is maybe to use them as gel liners, but other than that, as I said, this is useless. It is rubbish. The colours are Moonshine, Calypso, Ultraviolet, Daredevil, Pink Frost, Silver Lining, Noir, Peach, Money Tree, Trouble, Truffle and Hot Wired. And there I shall conclude my review, chat, vlog, whatever, on Sleek Makeup's eyeshadow palettes. If you have any questions you would like to ask me about them, please feel free to do so. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And that's it basically. I'll see you all soon, but other than that, have a great weekend, and I'm gone. Ta-ra for now.